Hey Virgo, it's me Alex. How you doing? I'm here to bring you, I love this shuffle, your weekly tarot reading. Yes, Ten of Pentacles, you better come out here for Virgo. Ooh. Oh, Virgo. Yay. Yay. Sorry, I'm getting excited for you. Ten of Pentacles, investments, lump sum money, payouts, chunks of money, opportunity, growth. Ooh, are we taking these? Yeah, I have to. Aquarius, Ace of, King of Swords. Ooh, his nephew, the Knight of Swords. Ooh, and you and Gemini is the Magician there. Mm. Oh, Lord. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I had an intuitive message, and it was some weird information. And I'm going to tell it to you guys. Angels just said to me that somebody could be working black magic on you to break you up with whomever you may be with so you can fall back in love with them. Okay? That's what I got intuitively. I don't know if that's going to apply to none of y'all, but it might apply to one or two of you. So that's that. Angels, we going to go ahead and stop that. Right? But you got the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This is you getting serious about your money. You know what's crazy is this says exactly that. I feel like some of you guys are making some really hard decisions, cutting out, expenses, unnecessary expenses. It's like you're getting really, really serious about saving, right? Where's the indication of something else? Yeah. Angels just said to me, because you guys are tired of coming up short. Which, by the way, you got the little baby page of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, right? You going for it. This to me is a job offer, somebody hiring you, or you getting notification that this Ten of Pentacles is now going to be available to you. Yes, Mr. or Mrs. Johnson, we have cleared your account. Your funds are now available. Your check has cleared, right? And with the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, this is crazy too, because the King of Swords represents some sort of law, judge, some lawyer. You know what I mean? And the Knight of Pentacles is this number one is the lawyer's fee, and then the Knight of Swords. Did I say King of Swords, Knight of Swords? This is them kind of fighting or advocating on behalf of you and getting the money you want or deserve. For some of you guys, you feel, oh, that's what it is. Sorry. I was getting that for some of you guys, it's almost like you want to create the appearance and come across like you're more financially stable for this King of Cups, right? This magician manifesting manipulation, it's almost like you want to create this image, this very strong, powerful image that you have stuff going on for yourself. You have, you know, sorry, just the messages that I'm getting, and you see the Eight of Wands there, so I'm getting all kinds of downloads. But I just kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, you're taking your money matters more seriously. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel like maybe if you become more financially stable, your love life will become more financially stable. You won't be stressed as much. You can raise your vibrational frequency, and by raising your vibrational frequency, you can attract real and true love, right? You do have a lot of information and a lot of movement. Things are going to start to move in your direction. Now, with this Queen of Swords here, and again, her husband over here with the King of Swords, I really do feel like this is an honest, just, downright come to Jesus conversation where everybody just puts everything out on the table. I don't necessarily like the the Page of Wands, because in some cases, depending on the cards around him, he just kind of tells people what it is they want to hear to excite them, to draw them back in, to get her to warm up and put her sword down and let her in, right? It's almost like somebody says something to you, and instead, this is them kind of like triggering you, right? and them triggering you, and now you're getting scared, and now you're wondering if your fortune to an extent is at jeopardy. Angels are also saying to me too, Virgo, be careful about squabbling your money, um, being scammed out of your money, um, mismanaging your money, right? Paying for this here, paying for that there, paying for this, and this, and then thinking you have X amount left over when in actuality you're now negative, right? So this to me almost feels like the universe wanting you to say, please don't let your love and relationships get away from you to the point where you're splurging financially and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a financial bind, right? You have the Wheel of Fortune with the Moon card, and the Moon card represents deep emotions and fear and just things that are unseen. So it's almost like as things go on, your things will be revealed to you. Yeah, this person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's the page of this is Sagittarius right there. So for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with somebody who has Sagittarius in their chart. And I just kind of feel like this person is trying to get you to warm up, right? The wands represent passion and fire and impulsiveness, right? And I feel like to an extent, this person is younger than you. This person comes in and they're this beautiful burst of sunshine and joy. And, I don't know if this is your energy, Virgo, as the ice princess here, excuse me, the ice queen here. But I do kind of feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you're emotionally cold or maybe not as emotional as you normally are. You know what's crazy? Angels just said to me that for a lot of you guys, you could have been depressed, right? You could have been depressed. You could have felt down or low or something like that. And this person kind of came along. They showed up out of nowhere, universal timing, right? Universe brought this person in. And they came in to warm you up and butter you up and help you shed away whatever it was that you were dealing with or going through at that time, right? And as things progressed, and they progressed very quickly, you fell in love with this person. You fell in love with this person and you made all kinds of concessions for them too. This magician energy here says to me that, you started to, oh, it was you. Who started to kind of maybe started to pay for things, started to shell out money, started to invite this person over, started to cook them dinners. And angels are saying, and now you want them to contribute back. That makes sense. You want them to you want them to balance this out and start to give back and contribute back to what it is that you've already put back on the table. I also kind of feel like you guys have been having conversations about them contributing back and contributing to the relationship. The other side of it, too, the other storyline is they could have come along lying, making it seem like they had all this money. Y'all fell in love, started, kind of getting with each other. And then all of a sudden you realize that they weren't who they said they were. So it's a couple of storylines here, guys. Always remember these are general readings. I try to keep the storylines to one to two or three, but there are cases where multiple storylines will just pop up. Okay, and this could be one of those cases where you got like three or four different storylines going on here. So let me see if I can summarize it again overall, right? Somebody came in really strong, right? And this person seemed like they were the one. They just had a lot going for them. They were strong, they were bold, they were powerful, right? You guys started talking, they showed interest, and you guys started dialoguing, right? Going back and forth. And you fell in love with them, right? You absolutely fell in love with them. And things started to move fast between you guys. You probably caught them in some sort of lie or untruth or whatever have you. And that just drained you of everything. It's almost like you busted them at something Maybe you saw something online, you saw a text message or something like that, and you went stone cold there, right? Now it's almost like, what do I do, Alex? Do I keep going on? How do I get over this fear or this mistrust now that I have with this person? Let's see what Angel Answers has for you to answer that. Because here's the thing, I feel like you guys are compatible because you have the king and queen here, right? But then you also have a king here as well. So that, yeah, now that I look at it that way, that is a third party, right? But it doesn't necessarily have to be. Um, with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, it was like, yeah, we were a couple, we were together, we were dating, we were seeing each other. But was this just a situation out of convenience? Like, were we just hanging out and going and having drinks and going to dinner? Or was there ever, did you really ever have any love for me? Ooh. Meditation brings answers. Angels just also said, too, well, this video kind of acts as the meditation. Compromise. You know something too? I do kind of feel like maybe this relationship got started off on the wrong or bad foot. Maybe you guys were, kind of both faking the funk, acting like, yeah, next week it'll be my treat. We'll go here, right? Maybe you spent a lot of time or invested a lot of time and energy into the formality of dating instead of maybe getting to know each other or making sure they loved you or making sure you love them or whatever direction this is going in. So now with this compromise, I kind of feel like, yeah, you guys now need to kind of put all your cards out on the table and let each other know who each other really are, if you believe. And in the near future, that just says to me that this could be whatever it is that you want it to be, Virgo, right? But I do feel like you guys have to remove the facade and the murkiness of what you think each other are, what you think you are to each other, right? You guys may be kind of quote unquote posing as a power couple, knowing damn well you're spending rent money to go out for drinks. That's not a power couple, right? So I kind of feel like there's a lot of Neptunian, that's not a word, Neptune energy here, that rose colored, murky, emotional, feel good, veil that's over this situation, that before you guys take it any further, I do feel like that veil needs to be lifted. Okay. You have Cancer, Sagittarius. This is Libra for me as a reader. It's Scorpio. You got Sagittarius, you got Gemini and Virgo. This is Scorpio. This is Virgo. This is the Knight of Swords is Gemini. And then this is Aquarius. Okay? So, Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and leave you here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading, my contact details are below. Love you, Virgo. Bye.